Welcome to the 100th My Little Pony Revisited. Like my 50th, it's a video form review. And I'm still using the text to voice option because I feel like my voice isn't good enough for something like this. Now onto the review. It's almost time for the Apple family reunion. They got their RSVPs in and it seems that every Apple is coming to the reunion. These include Auntie Applesauce, Apple Rose, Goldie Delicious, and making her final speaking role in the series, Babs Seed. Before we continue, let's look at this line.
We've been hosting these things at Sweet Apple Acres every 100 moons since we first planted roots here in Ponyville.
Equestron brought out the idea that if we go by full moons it would be 8 years or by just 100 moons being 3 months. But I was looking for finding out how many moons are in a year when I think I found the answer. A lunar calendar is a calendar based on the monthly cycles of the moon's phases. Each lunation or new moon is 29.5 days length. Using that and times it by 100 and you got 295 days give or take. So I think it's safe to say 100 moons is a little under 1 year in the world of ponies. Now because this is a big reunion, Applejack volunteers to get it going for Granny Smith. But as they reminisce of reunions past, Applejack begins to worry about making memories since when is every pony going to be here again? After all, for all intended purposes AJ's parents are, well,
They're dead. Dead. Very, very dead.
And who knows who would be around for the next one. So Applejack goes hard on making this family reunion something special. But being Applejack, she takes things too far. Getting sewing machines so they can finish that quilt. Making a game for the kids that's more complex than trying to figure out the Kingdom Hearts story. Basically doing so many things they don't really have time to interact with each other, which is the point of the reunion. AJ then tries to fix that by giving them a tour on the apple orchard including a rainbow of fruit bats. Not the vampire fruit bats we'll see later. But because of someone's hat, that ride gets ruined.
What happened? Do you like my hat?
While Applejack gets sad for ruining the reunion, Apple Bloom gives her the idea on how to fix everything. And that idea is to sing what I believe is her first solo song of the series, Raise This Barn.
Raise this barn, 1, 2, 3, 4. Together we can raise this barn, 1, 2, 3, 4.
You can figure out the rest. Thanks to the apples doing what they do best, the reunion turned out to be a success. Applejack learns that even the most simple activities can be memorable, and we get a promise of a return that never came to be. Overall, it was a fun episode. I wouldn't say the best of the season, but it could be worse. Speaking of which, next week's episode is another Applejack-focused episode. Yes, Applejack episode. As for the rewrite, there really shouldn't be much changes. After all, nothing here really requires a ring to fix.